how World War I actually started. The First World War didn't begin with explosions. It began with tension. For years, Europe had been quietly preparing for war, like a room filled with people, all holding matches, waiting for someone to strike first. Powerful nations had divided themselves into two sides. On one side was the Triple Entente, Britain, France, and Russia. On the other side was the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. These alliances were meant to keep peace, but instead, they made war more dangerous. Because if one country fought, others would be forced to join. And one empire in particular, Austria-Hungary, was struggling to hold everything together. That's where one man enters the story. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. He was next in line to rule Austria-Hungary. Not a king yet, but close enough to be a target. On June 28, 1914, he traveled to Sarajevo, a city filled with people who didn't want Austria-Hungary in power, and hidden among the crowds were young men with a mission. They were part of a secret group called the Black Hand. Their goal was simple: remove the Archduke. That morning, everything was set. The Archduke and his wife rode through the city in an open car. No heavy protection, no real sense of danger. Along the road, the assassins waited. The first one saw the car and did nothing. Too nervous. The second one also failed. Then came another. He threw a bomb at the car, but something went wrong. The bomb bounced off the vehicle and exploded behind them instead. At that moment, the plan had failed. The assassins scattered. Some gave up. Others disappeared into the crowd, and the Archduke continued his day. Later, he decided to visit the wounded in the hospital, but no one clearly told the driver that the route had changed, and that small mistake changed history. As the car moved through the city, it took a wrong turn. The driver realized too late and tried to reverse, and right there, standing just a few steps away, was one of the assassins who had given up earlier. He wasn't expecting another chance, but suddenly, there it was. No crowd blocking him, no speed, no escape. Just a moment, and he took it. He stepped forward, raised his gun, and fired 2 shots. One struck the Archduke, the other struck his wife. Within minutes, both were dying. There was no dramatic battle. No long fight, just 2 bullets and silence. But those 2 bullets didn't just end 2 lives. They set off a chain reaction. Austria-Hungary was furious. They blamed Serbia for the attack, and they wanted revenge. But Serbia wasn't alone. Russia supported Serbia. So if Austria-Hungary attacked, Russia might step in. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, promised to support them no matter what. France, allied with Russia, prepared to defend its ally, and Britain watched closely. One country after another, locked into alliances, ready to be pulled into war. Exactly 1 month later, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and what many thought would be a short war turned into one of the deadliest conflicts in history. Millions of lives were lost. Entire cities destroyed, all because of a system that was ready to explode, and one moment that lit the fuse. A failed plan, a wrong turn, a man in the right place at the wrong time, and 2 shots. That's how World War I began. Don't forget to like and subscribe.